Welcome back, guys, and we are right about to go into the finals now. It will be between Jinja31 and Chino. We haven't seen Jinja on the stream yet, but Chino, kind of a familiar face. So, do you know anything about Jinja, Panda?
No, actually, no. I mean, this is a player, like you've said, out of the woodwork, out of nowhere. I mean, wow, that's a surprise.
Yeah, really great to see these new names rising through the top. And this was kind of a stacked bracket. Not kind of. I'm not saying kind of. Pretty much all of the big names in the Philippine scene were competing here. So I'm really interested to see what some new blood can bring to the table. So we're just setting up a little bit, but we'll be heading into the match soon.
So yeah, I don't really know what Jinja runs with his or her deck, but Chino, I think he pretty much runs the standard for
we saw a while ago.
with everything. So right now, we're gonna get into the game, and looks like it's gonna be it's a warrior.
No, an unbanned pirate warrior. And, I don't think this is a mirror. I think we're having a bit of a spec bug.
Oh, it's a spec bug, guys. We'll get into that shortly. But I think Chino is playing the
pirate warrior.
I
think I'm
or
not
is it
quite
Jinja?
sure, but unless I see them, what are the chances that they both? Is it not a spec bug, right? No, it has to be because
has to be
only one of them should have 3 cards. The other should have the coins. So, as Chino, your mulligan depends a little bit on what your opponent is playing, but generally you're always looking for Nazal's first mate. The only consideration is in certain matchups you keep frothing, in certain matchups you don't.
So I think it's Chino with the
Pirate Warrior.
Pirate Warrior?
Seems like it.
Yeah, so we're getting into the game. Corralling Warlocks.
Yeah.
You know the thing that hit me the most there was
okay, so it's Warrior versus Reno Lock, I believe.
Oh, it's gonna be
Oh
exciting.
no, not Reno Lock. I saw Zoo cards.
Those are Zoo cards. That's a Malcazar's Imp.
And Chino with the horrible hand. Oh my goodness. No turn 1, no Fiery War Axe, not even a 3-drop. He's gonna be forced to Heroic Strike this 1/3.
Oh, and even coins out everything.
Yeah, you should absolutely do this.
Yes, because Zoo has a pretty good chance against an aggro warrior
especially,
right now. And wow, that hurts so much. Excuse me, but Heroic Strike on a terror.
It feels horrible.
Man, it feels horrible.
Zoo tends to struggle against weapons, but when the Pirate Warrior has no weapons in the early game, then the Zoo can just snowball a little quicker. And look at this Librarian. Even if it discards something, it's just gonna get drawn back by the Malcazar's Imp. I think it looks really, really juicy here.
That's true.
Get
but
the value right away.
Get the value right away. I mean, things are looking pretty grim with Chino. I mean, Jinja already saw that he doesn't have a weapon. He's forced to use the Heroic Strike, which means he doesn't have a weapon. So Jinja has to take an advantage of the situation right away. So, Jinja decides to play safe with the cards.
Terrible. I really don't like this, honestly. For example, Chino top decks a weapon, he gets rid of the Imp right away, and suddenly your Librarian is drawing you 1 less card.
Yeah, so
I guess Jinja really wanted to make sure that he didn't discard the Councilman because he wants to slam it on 3, but honestly, I wouldn't be sad if he discarded it. It helps a lot to go wide on the board against Pirate Warrior because they can't deal with so many minions at once.
So right here, I think the optimal play for Jinja right now, I think I would be
Librarian, I would like that. I mean, also the Councilman is fine, but you don't really play around something like a Corkron Elite in that case.
It's true because the Councilman has more HP than the Corkron, but then again, I would play the Imp. It's okay. Play the Imp and the.
Thinking about it again, the Librarian and Imp also is weak to Corkron because Corkron can value trade into the Wolf. So now that I look at it again, I don't really mind the Councilman so much because Chino can't go for double upgrades next turn without a pirate on board already. So.
And if the warrior keeps trading and trading, he's actually gonna kill himself in turn. So I think the Councilman goes down for
that's fine.
A Jinja. Yeah.
So Chino here, I think you definitely have to Corkron into the Wolf and then hit down the Flame Imp with your War Axe here.
Yeah. So as I see it right now, if he upgrades,
does nothing.
It does nothing.
Because you want to probably Arcanite Reaper next turn, I think.
Yeah, it's true. I think I would core on the 2-2.
Yes,
and
for
then trade the 3-1 axe with the imp because I don't want to draw. I don't want my opponent drawing into anything stupid. You know.
Yeah, you force him to make the
You force
trade
him to-
before evaluating. Like, so.
And you're even left with a 4-1 minion, which puts in more board presence. And there we go. Chino makes the fast decisions right there. So I don't know. I mean, if he tops the man, that's gonna be sick if he gets a Mortal Coil.
I think that's Jinja's.
And I think
He
it's a
really
South
needs
Sea.
that, I think, to get back into this game because Chino, even drawing the War Axe late, you see how punishing the War Axe is against Zoo.
Well, yeah, he top decks it right off the bat, and the Zoo has nothing to answer it. Like, wow, even the lowly squires.
I think you just take it here.
To be honest, yeah, it's the lowly squire because it has more HP and it'll gain attack if he taps.
Yeah,
so.
and looks like he's gonna be tapping soon. I
Yeah,
also
him.
don't hate the deck hand, but it doesn't seem like you're trying to trade with anything on board beyond this Korokron yet. So there you go.
I mean, excuse me. I mean, it's not much of a value. I mean, if you
Is he just playing this abusive out here?
no, don't do it, man. Don't do it.
I mean, you could, but I prefer to hold it. Oh,
he's
unless
gonna
he's
go
going face.
face.
Yeah, all right, that's also fine. I think.
Smork.
Yeah, I do
Anyway,
like this. This makes it
wow.
very awkward for Chino to deal with the whole board without taking damage on his own face. So 4-1
now-
would probably have to go into the 3-2, and then you could go upgrade plus Naga Corsair to deal with the 2-2.
Yeah, and he still has patches, you know.
Oh yeah, so Patches goes into 1-1.
And then it's gonna become a 2-2, and patches comes out to deal with a 1-1.
So it's only the lowly squire left on board. So Chino able to stabilize, and now Jinja is gonna have a hard time dealing this additional 13 damage. He needs the top deck Doom Guard here, I think.
Yeah, but still, that's so annoying
He
to
does
see.
get 2 draws, but I can't help but think if Jinja would have had better stuff to do if he had played the Librarian on
Yeah, that's
turn 2.
true.
He'd have one more card here. So
right now, I think it's going to be okay. The lowly squire is
right, Juggler into Flame Imp, I suppose.
yeah. I think play everything in your hand right now. I mean, there's nothing. You've got nothing to lose. If it hits face, it's the best play.
Yeah, it absolutely is. So the
It's-
Zoo is able to outsmart the Pirate Warrior here, which is
So-
interesting to see. It's not over yet, but now it's just down to some very small topic. It's like Chino is already gonna have to take at least 2 damage here, yeah, and then he'll have to not frothing the Korokron into the 2-2. Armor up helps a little bit, so Chino has stabilized, but I think one top deck Doom Guard from Jinja could be enough. Plus, because if he can draw into Soulfire after
Yeah.
that.
But oh wow,
All right,
things are
so
looking
he's
pretty
breaking.
grim.
So we see the power of weapons now. And actually, how much damage does Chino already have on that weapon? It's 2-2, right?
It's
2-1 rather.
It's a 2-1. It's a 2-1. If he plays the excuse me, the Blood Sail course, you call this? It's gonna become a 3-2.
If he
It's
top
worse.
decks Heroic Strike here, I think it's lethal
That's
with
true.
with
that's true.
Leroy. So
So it's going to be 4 plus 9, 11 plus. Yeah, that's true.
so
So the Soulfire has to clear something.
I don't think you play around lethal here. I think you shoot the Soulfire at the face.
Oh no, he played around lethal though.
Yeah, but like, how are you winning past that? Because it's just, are you ever getting the board back drawing like this versus a Pirate Warrior that has
No.
weapons? I don't think so. So, I mean, I would have liked to see the Soulfire go face there. He would have not actually died this turn. He would have died if Chino drew a Heroic Strike, but I mean, it's just out of reach for Jinja now.
Why the Blood Sail really though? I would have I would have hit the 2-1, then take an Arcanite Reaper, then the Blood Sail. I mean,
This develops more minions on board.
that's true.
So, I don't mind it at all. He has lethal next turn with Leroy
Yeah.
anyway, so...
He played it safe. It's even safer. Oh, the nice sum.
Yeah, might not be over next turn. Okay, there's a Doom Guard.
If that
But-
was played like one turn
a couple
earlier,
turns earlier, that could have been enough
could have
for
been
Jinja.
enough. But I think Chino's just gonna take the game right here.
Yep. I think Jinja, his best play here is to go 1-1 into Korokron and then Doom Guard the face and hope that your opponent doesn't have the Leroy for lethal or some other thing.
Yeah, I know. Jinja doesn't have it. I mean,
yeah, if you
did
Doom
tap.
Guard into a minion, right? I mean, then it just dies to the other minion, and then you're looking for the other Doom Guard, and your opponent's just armoring out more out of reach. So you take the
That's
gamble
true.
now. It's your only out.
If I was to Doom Guard something, it would be the 4-3.
Yeah, but then your Doom Guard just dies to the 3-4, and then your
And
opponent's
then
still at 10
you
health,
pull it, yeah,
and going
that's
up
true.
every turn. So
Okay, so he trades for the 4-1. He's gonna Doom Guard the 4-3.
I think he'll face. I would go face. Yeah.
I go face, okay. So it's 7 plus, it's 10.
Yeah, it's lethal.
It's a lethal.
2 over even. Oh, or 3
come
over
on.
with the BM. 3 over for the BM. But, you know.
No. So 6 to the face. Face. Faces plays, buddies.
Yep.
Okay, so Chino taking the first game. Wow, that's our first Pirate Warrior and Zoo
Yeah,
for
and
today.
honestly, I thought Chino was done looking at that opening hand with just a heroic strike for early game,
Yeah,
but
that's
I
true.
guess getting the War Axe, even if it's a little bit late, was really good. And also, Jinja with the missed Librarian, I think, kind of hurt him.
Yeah, because the Malkazar's imp, though, it was a missed opportunity for drawing. I think if Jinja played the Librarian earlier, even if he did lose the Councilman, he would have drawn that Doom Guard earlier. To be honest,
Yeah,
if
no,
you've
turn
seen
earlier,
it a
right.
turn earlier, because
made difference.
if you start low, you're gonna have to keep drawing to get the cards that you need to set up for lethal. That's how I see it right there. I mean, keep drawing until you get what you need, and then you can accomplish your goal of setting up the lethal that you need. So wow, the pretty intense first game.
Yeah.
I mean, nail biters. One with
Really.
8 HP, one with 20 HP. Wow.
Quick
The-
start. So
I'm-
we're gonna head into game 2 right now.
So it's gonna be a shaman versus warlock.
Oof.
Chino with the
Favorable matchup, I'd say.
wow. I mean, Chino with the favorable. Is this gonna be an upset?
Ooh,
or-
but I see a bloodlust in Jinja's lineup, in Jinja's list, so that could be an interesting way for him to win the matchup. But I might even just keep it straight up here because I think that the lock matchup is so unfavored for you that the only way you win sometimes
Yeah.
is to
Well,
keep a bloodlust.
keep a
Maybe
bloodlust.
one time your opponent doesn't have AoE and then you just bam,
Yep.
shoot him for, I don't know, 20 damage or up.
So you don't need to really have the Jade Claws, and you don't
Yeah.
need the Azure Drake. So, he replaced everything.
Okay, I don't mind throwing the bloodlust. It seems a little overreactive, but I like to go a bit in a gamble with this matchup. So
But it's worse. The hand's worse though. Oh, then never mind. There's a chug.
he gets the Trog, but Chino has the coin Doomsayer, which is quite good here.
Oh man, that's gonna be so
Absolutely
annoying.
coin it out.
Yeah, you would coin it out because
Oh,
my
so greedy! Oh my gosh!
oh, it's a Job moment.
Oh my! And he's not gonna get punished for
Yeah, he's
that.
not gonna get punished for it. I
Because he can
mean,
only hear about again. The Doomsayer doesn't get punished. The holding the Doomsayer doesn't get punished.
yeah, it doesn't get punished.
Oh man.
I mean, totemical. Even if that's a 1-1, okay. And the lightning bolt for like 3 plus 2,
He needs
5.
to draw Jade Claws here for him
Yeah,
to clear the
for it to
Doomsayer.
clear.
Or Flame Tongue Totem also.
Flame tongue. We're doing it. I
Please
call
punish.
It. No,
you could
don't
think about
punish.
hexing this. Honestly, I wouldn't hate it, but
Really?
Yeah.
No, I think it's a waste.
because you have to somehow be aggressive in this matchup.
Okay, alright. Well, yeah, actually.
Next turn, you can go Feral Spirit and then buff your Trog. The Trog is way more valuable than it looks, but it looks like Chino's gonna hold. Jinja's gonna hold back on that.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. I thought he played the.
He was hoping it was spell
Oh,
power.
okay, he
If
was
you got
hoping
spell
it's spell
power, that's a
power.
clear there. But I don't think you go for a 1 in 3.
No, it's not enough. I mean, you're hovering over Hex because you wanted to Hex it instead, didn't you? Ouch.
Hashtag regrets. But
Man.
yo, I mean, I'm still upset that Chino didn't coin out that Doomsayer because if Jinja had the Totem Golem into something like
Yeah, man, that's a
Jade
joke
Claws,
moment right there.
it's insane. Yeah.
Right
So
now,
seeing that, Chino can choose to tap. He can play Earthen Ring and then
I think
Drake
Earthen Ring
next
would
turn.
be
Yeah,
fine.
it's fine. This
Okay.
is better to contest something like Feral Spirit. On turn 4, also Jade Spirit. The
Yeah.
3/3 deals with that. So
So even if, oh man,
yeah, Lightning Bolt on the 3/3 for sure.
Okay, yeah, that's true, Because if he doesn't lightning bolt this, you lose like a minion that draws for you.
You basically just spent 3 mana to cycle a card.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, good decision with Jinja right there. Lightning bolting that Earth and Farseer.
The opposite side for Chino, though, this is looking like a great Twilight Drake.
Yeah,
it's gonna get hexed, and so this Mana Tide is gonna live.
Yeah, that Mana Tide's holding on.
I can't blame him for not coining out the Soulfire. It seems like an overreaction, especially when you have a key card like Twisting Nether in hand.
That's true, but
now the Hex is gonna make this Drake go away, and then hey, Jinja's just gonna draw more cards. He can go into Aya next turn, and suddenly it's not looking so bad for Jinja here.
Well, still, the Twisting Nether is there, but Chino doesn't really have, minions to answer this. If that Twilight Drake was still alive, a Faceless Manipulator would have been insane on that.
Yeah, Faceless Shambler here.
Right now.
Gonna tap and...
Okay. Second rate.
I think you just play the Mistress here.
Yeah. I was thinking Demon Wrath and Coil, but it's not worth it, to be honest.
Honestly, I'm not sure. I think it's close. Mana Tide is so insane.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting so much value out of it right now.
Has it drawn like 2-3 cards already? I don't know.
Two cards. Yeah, 2 cards. It's gonna be the third after this turn.
So he can go just Aya here? I think it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think that you're not so concerned about protecting the Mana Tide that you would Jade Lightning the 2/2. I think Aya is great. Next turn you can go Thunder Bluff Hero Power.
It's not really a problem if you Aya anyway, so knowing that your opponent, the best value for that would be the Abyssal Enforcer.
Yeah, coin Abyssal. It's a little bit awkward because the Death Rattle still survives, but yeah, that'd be a good answer here. Unfortunately for Chino, it's not there, so Demon Wrath and Coil still looking pretty good here.
Yeah. Well, you'd hit the 5/3.
You'd Coil the 5/3 and then just put your Mistress in the Mana Tide and then Coil the Mana Tide.
Yeah. So a Soulfire on the 5/3. I think the Soulfire would be optimal if you want the board clear.
He's going for a Mountain Giant. Okay, this is...
The Mountain Giant's not
probably
bad.
Gonna leave up the Aya. I don't think you leave up the Mana Tide anymore.
Yeah, so the Mortal Coil going down on the
He's drawing last, by the way, and it doesn't matter with like the Mountain Giant because the Mortal Coil replaces itself, but never mind.
Yeah, that's true.
So now Flame Tongue would have been really sick here, but it's not there.
He didn't get it though.
I wouldn't mind Lightning Storm here.
That's true. I mean, you could Lightning Storm and then trade your 5/3 on the 8/8 and the 1/1. I mean, it's a sure. I mean,
if the Lightning Storm high rolls, then you can go Jade Lightning and trade the 1/1 and then preserve your Aya, which is actually really good because the Death Rattle kind of plays around AoE a little bit there.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, really? Come on, not the 5/3 first.
Why not the 1/1? I'm confused. I don't see what he's trying to do here.
What?
I'm very confused.
I'm confused too. I think he wants to Jade. Wait, what? Oh yeah, he wants to Jade Lightning the 8/8 and to the.
Oh, and then plus
and the
okay,
1.
So he values Aya here. I mean, if you're gonna do that, I don't see why you don't just Storm.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
the overload difference is just 1 mana, so I don't know.
Wow, that confused me.
I get wanting to preserve Aya, but I feel like the Storm would have been a better way of doing that.
I think the Storm would have been better. I mean, you're gonna lose Aya one way or another because that's a 5/3, and so much dies to like 3 damage. Like
I guess he was scared about low rolling the Storm, but even then,
no. I mean,
it's like you spent a Bolt and a Jade Lightning on that. It just seems really expensive when you can try and spend an AoE, which is not usually good in the matchup. So
Chino uses the Faceless Shambler on. It's okay. I mean, if you trade 1 for the team, and then, or unless, no, he's overloaded. You're not gonna risk using all your crystals on this.
You would like to roll Spell Power ideally here, so Jade Lightning and Aya can clear.
Yeah, Jade Lightning and Aya.
You could also just go Portal and Lightning to ensure that you clear the whole board. I
Yeah,
don't hate it
if
so
you want to
much.
clear the whole board, you Jade Lightning, one of the 4/5s, then Mortal.
Maelstrom Portal.
Maelstrom Portal, excuse me, and then the 5/3 on the other.
And Portal first if you do that, because
Yeah,
you
it's
can
true.
get Mana Worm or something like that.
Oh man, Mana Worm. Ah, yeah, that's true. I mean, I kept asking for Boar, but now.
Oh wow, that's
Oh
a
wow,
good
that's
one.
that's really good.
That's the best total stats of any one drop minion. So
Yeah. So
pretty insane. But Chino has the great answer here in terms of the Fellfire Potion. So clean.
it's
Just
a
tap
clean.
Fellfire. It's great.
Yeah. It's not a problem for Chino right now. Ooh. Oh well, he would have drawn that earlier, but right now, Fellfire would
I mean,
have been the best.
just look at it. It's like 3 AoEs for Chino here. That's why this matchup is so hard for the Shaman.
Yeah.
So Jinja with Thunder Bluff, could try to put it out.
Yeah, but it's dangerous.
I mean, how are you gonna win from here unless that minion sticks? Like, the longer you wait, the more likely it is that the Warlock draws the answer. So
Yeah, it's true.
I'd like to see him do this.
It happened a while ago. You should we should remember that. So
Thunder
well-
Bluff Hero Power Trog, I guess.
yeah,
You could also go Thunder Bluff Trog Feral Spirit for the most power on board right away, but okay, this also just buffs up his Flame Tongue. Makes sense,
yeah,
I
but
guess.
right now it's going to be, I think, the Enforcer.
Yeah, Enforcer's fine here.
Enforcer plus the Soulfire. No.
I mean, you don't have to Soulfire. I think that the Enforcer's fine because
the Enforcer's just fine though. I
even
mean,
though you let him get another proc off of the Thunder Bluff, it doesn't trade very well. Anyway, I'd tap Enforcer here.
yeah. Blast Crystal though. Oh, wow.
You could also, I guess, Blast Crystal Hellfire, but I like getting a 6/6 down.
Yeah, I mean, the only threat you can use Blast Crystal on is like a 6/6 Jade, but he doesn't have the Jade right now. I mean, he would have had it and played it right away, but he doesn't have it. So
Well, you can't blame Chino for this. He still has like the Twisting Nether as the final failsafe, but now Jinja's forced to go Channel Trog and Feral Spirit here and think from below. And this Enforcer plus coin Demon Wrath, that's a full board here.
full board.
You
clear.
might not even just coin the Demon Wrath, but I like it here. It's just
Wow, that's
it's
gonna be
insane.
so frustrating.
Yeah, this
Think
is-
from below plus Demon Wrath. Wow, value.
Yeah, insane.
So Demon Wrath, and then you coin out your Abyssal Enforcer.
I mean, you could even Enforcer first because it's a demon, but I mean,
Yeah,
that's funny.
true. It's funny because people like to play it safe, you know. I don't want to screw up when you're playing the game, you know.
Yeah, maybe.
So what's he gonna get? Ooh,
Here, you go face here
Let's
every
go face,
time.
of
Yeah,
course.
you hope your opponent doesn't have Reno.
oh, that's pretty sick. If he doesn't get like
You can
Reno-
faceless that. Dirty
Okay,
Rat.
that's better,
You can
that's
also
better.
face Dirty Rat here. You're pretty sure your opponent doesn't have any more minions.
Well, you know what would be-
faceless Alec here.
Yeah, faceless out of here because it still has the bubble.
Yep.
So you hit it with the bubble, hit
With the 6/6,
with 6/6,
then you get another.
and then you
3 to
have an
face.
Alec here.
And you can even play Dirty Rat. I don't mind it. Like,
Yeah, I mean, Dirty Rat would be the best thing to play right now. Hit the bubble, and then with the
6/6 in
6/6.
here. All right.
Yeah, there
Okay.
we go. The
The
value.
order on that's a little. I would Dirty Rat first just in case, but yeah.
It's
know-
fine. I mean, it's already.
This is very over.
Yeah, I mean.
He has to Lightning
Sick,
Storm just
that's-
to avoid lethal, but I mean,
12,
there's no way he wins after
14.
this. Hey, rolled spell, good Shaman
Oh!
player, but it's not enough.
It's not enough. It'll probably kill the Enforcer, but it's not gonna be enough.
I mean, it will for sure kill the Enforcer, but yeah,
well,
it's
since
just that Jinja, I don't think he run. Oh wow,
oh hello.
I don't think
Oh, it's
that
a flying
Jinja runs
Kazakus.
enough burst. Yeah, if you didn't think Kazakus was OP enough, we now have a flying Kazakus. Gain 7 here should look pretty appealing. Just to be safe from any nonsense, but I think that Jinja's already played a Lightning Bolt and 2 Jade Lightning, so
Yeah.
there's not much that he can die to.
So it's deal 5 damage and gain 7. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, that's the best value you can get out of it, you know? I wouldn't mind trading.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, the Kazakus
You're
isn't
never
flying
dying
anymore.
from here.
Yeah, as soon as you. Oh man, sad golem.
Yep.
Played. If you would have played me sooner.
No, he makes that sound. He's like,
Yeah.
like, or something. I just picked that up from the Trinity series, like Luminosity. Just saying that is funny. Just Emperor, yeah. You never lose from here.
Yeah, I mean, you have the board. You don't have any more clears. Two lightning storms were used. The maelstrom was also used.
Yeah.
It's pretty much over.
So Chino gonna go up 2-1 here.
Okay, the Azure Drake. That's not really gonna draw you anything, pal. Except that.
It doesn't help.
It still doesn't help. If it's a taunt, yeah, you could delay
I mean,
the
it's not
inevitable.
lethal yet, but I mean...
It's still funny, yeah. So 5.
He's 2 off.
It's 11. It's 2 off. 11 plus.
I tap and look for lethal. Come on, like.
Yeah, you might get Leroy or him.
Yeah, I mean Reno here is the fastest way to make your opponent concede, I guess. So that's lethal.
Oh yes, it's lethal, buddy.
Is Jinja gonna play it out? Stay tuned.
You can't play this out.
No, I mean, is he gonna concede or is he gonna let Chino do the honors? Oh, he's gonna let Chino do it. Damn.
And that's gonna be a taunt.
Still not lethal.
Still not lethal though.
Lol.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
So,
thank you so much, Jinja.
Yeah. So Chino goes up 2-0, and Jinja
still left with the
hanging,
Shaman
man.
and the Zoo. And I'm super shocked that a Zoo player made it this far. I didn't think that the deck was all that good in the meta.
Well, yeah, it's pretty surprising. I mean, I was actually wondering why aren't there any warriors, but that didn't get banned. But I was least expecting a Zoo to really make it this far. But kudos to him though for playing it and making it this far. So I'm pretty much excited to go into what's gonna happen in Game 3 right now.
Okay.
So
no delays on that. We're getting right into it. So it's match point for Chino, and he just has his Dragon Priest left versus Jinja's Rogue.
Yeah.
And I'd assume this is Miracle if he queued it up against the Priest because Aggro Rogue is not too favored. And yes, confirmed Miracle Rogue.
So right now, you keep
Pillager and Auctioneer.
An Auctioneer. Yeah, the questing, you can get that any day.
You want it a bit later when you can just make it huge on one turn. But Pillager, keep it in almost any matchup. So insane.
Yeah,
also, Jinja's on the coin here.
But if you're both... Wow.
Oof, sick
Chino
hand from Chino though.
Yeah, Chino actually keeps his Dragon.
Just to make sure that the Whelp has an activator.
Yeah, okay. Jinja now contemplating on whether to keep which cards among the four.
I mean, the Auctioneer is questionable. It's arguable because Dragon Priest sometimes gets this amazing curve. And they just pressure you so much that Auctioneer is a brick in your hand for a while. But, I mean, that 4, 5, 6 is pretty much the holy trinity for Rogue here. You want the Pillagers, the Drakes, Auctioneers, and they're not so important at this moment. He'd rather be looking for something like a backstab to deal with the early pressure, but no such luck.
Oh, that is sick though. That Cabal. That silence is going to be useful. Man.
I can't think of something I'd really want to silence. If it were in the Priest, holy shit, that can silence a questing. But I don't know.
Well, right now, I think the Priest would trade.
Yeah, and play down the 2/4. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, you have the mana to spare, you have the board presence, you're pretty much chilling.
That taunt is OP because now Jinja can't just play Dagger to get rid of the...
That's true.
The 2/2. So he's forced to Dagger pass here. But then he gets the coin Pillager. And if the Pillager... I mean, it's likely that Chino wants to kill it and then he can coin Drake after that.
It's true. So I think... Yeah, I think we're gonna pass the turn. Trade in the 2... Yeah, you damage... That's the smart play because, you know, you'd want to damage every minion, even just by 1, because you don't want to get backstabbed.
Exactly.
So right now, the optimal play for, like, Jinja here would be to coin out the Tomb Villager?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Chino, from a couple games ago, he made this really weird double trade into a Tomb Villager, so he respects that. So if Jinja was watching, or if he had known, then Chino's likely to clear the Tomb Villager.
Insane, man. Right now, yeah, it's that's the best call to coin out the Tomb Villager. You know, is he gonna trade into it though?
No, if I'm Chino, I'm playing that and I'm going face.
You could trade the 2.
Oh, it looks like he wants to trade again. I don't really like it so much.
Hey, look, it's a double Wind Fury. It's just Wind Fury things when you want to trade. But
I guess in Chino's defense, he saw a Tomb Pillager. Okay, that can go into my 3/6 and the dagger, and then I lose another thing. But I don't know. I mean, this allows Jinja to coin out a Drake or a Song Stealer. Song Stealer is okay here.
I just said that Song Stealer is going to be insane. I mean,
I don't think it's insane, but it's pretty good. Like
it's a 5/5.
Yeah.
Well, then again, it's not really a dragon, so to speak.
Yeah.
What would be sick in in this expansion, a dragon that silences? Is there a card like that?
I mean, you could think about saving the coin because you have Auctioneer, right? So he can go South Sea and Eviscerate to clear the 3/6.
That's true. I mean,
I don't hate it.
Yeah, I think I'd save though the coin for the Auctioneer.
So on 5 you go Drake, and then on 6 you go Auctioneer, Coin, Conceal, which is like Priest only has Dragon Fire Potion to deal with that. And key to this, Chino has it in hand, so interesting to see how this plays out.
Ooh,
Jinja goes for Coin Drake here, so he's delaying the Auctioneer turn.
So yeah, that's going to be
with another Conceal in hand though. It's a bit punishing.
Wait, you're not gonna buff your minion, mate? Oh, okay.
I mean, you can do it last.
Buff the one.
Yeah, I would.
And then you nether bite Historian, so you can activate.
I would heal up the.
Oh, you heal it?
I see your point in activating the Draconid Operative. Yeah, heal only plays around Fan of Knives, so it's fine. Ooh, another Secret Agent.
So that Draconid Operative is just there, hanging. Two conceals on Jinja's part, but not really the key cards that he needs right now. I think you just play the Tomb Pillager, hope for the best.
Yeah, I think getting the coin here would be good, so you can go into your Auctioneer turn. Auctioneer Coin Conceal much sooner, but this way he gets to clear a 3/1, so I don't hate it. But yeah, I guess he goes Pillager, Eviscerate next turn, and then Auctioneer Conceal afterward. But this curve from Chino has been so insane. He's just continually pressuring the rogue.
Swashbuckler. Do it for the meme, Chino.
I mean, I kind of like the Azure Drake here, but even SI is good because you go Twilight Guardian SI. But
yes, he does it. Woohoo!
Don't hate it. I mean,
okay.
Shadow Pan.
Oh man, if he had like the mana for that, that would be insane.
Wind Fury.
Because you're Wind Fury.
Oh my goodness, these trades from Chino are so defensive. But I feel like as the priest, you need to pressure the rogue a lot more because the more time you give them, the more likely it is that they draw their Auctioneer. So Jinja here can go Auctioneer, Prep, Conceal.
Yeah, Chino's contemplating right now. He's hovering over that Dragon Fire Potion. He's like, I'm ready to like break your Conceal minions any moment because he has so many cards. I mean, you can roll out the possibilities that I drew everything I need, and I'm going to draw even more in this turn. So like right now,
I don't really see other. If you play Tomb Pillager, it feels so slow.
And that's true, but then again, you get the coin, and you're not really dead yet. But then again, there's so much board pressure.
I mean, if I were Jinja, I'd go for the Auctioneer this turn.
Yeah, but okay, I think he's going
with the second Conceal in hand. I think it's fine, but it's unfortunate that he has to use a prep instead of say a counterfeit coin. But
yeah, it's true.
Sometimes that's just the way you draw things.
It's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yep.
Anyway, with 20 HP...
And Chino just very excitedly hovering over this dragon. I hope he remembers to attack first. Yeah, there you go. And then...
Don't jinx it for him. What? You're not going to attack? Come on, buddy. You're supposed to attack first. 1 damage is all you need. Sometimes. But,
Absolutely, you play it here because if you leave the Auctioneer up, you can do crazy questing turns and then conceal that, and then the potion doesn't do anything if they're higher than 5 health. So now, Jinja's only on 14 with no refill after that, so it's really, really awkward.
And the HP for the priest is too high. I mean, even if you pull out the combo...
Forced to just Pillager here.
You know what would be ballsy though? I mean, he puts down the Leroy, cold blood, hit the face and then conceal. But
I mean, I don't hate it.
Yeah,
I mean, you can only play 1 cold 14, blood, but
yeah.
If you're gonna conceal, so Leroy will do 10 conceal it. It hopefully does another 10 next turn, then you go
Yeah.
double Abyss and Cold Blood. Yeah, actually, I think that's
That would be the
you
most
saw
optimal.
the line. You saw the line. I like it.
Because you know, if you
This is
conceal
the
it right
point.
away, you're not gonna have any other option but to do it right
Yeah.
now, and you won't have mana for the questing adventure because your auctioneer is already dead. So what else is your way out right
Make the
now?
Holy Nova and Taunt, but I don't know. Are you gonna play around that at this point? I feel like
Nah. Wow. Yeah. It played
okay,
the
he's
Pillager.
going Eviscerate. Oh, Cold Blood and I guess.
Wow, he clears the 5/6.
I
Okay.
mean,
It's not
it's
bad.
not awful if he thinks he's gonna draw Auctioneer later, but Chino here just not drawing bricks at all. It's just threat after threat, so I kind of like that Leroy play we
Yeah.
were talking about.
So, man, Jinja should have. No, it's okay actually. Swashbuckler. Oh, wow, that's an annoying panda right there. So it's gonna be 9, 14, 5 HP left if he's
Oof.
going.
Yeah.
Well, you could choose to Azure Drake, kill the 3/5, or
I think Azure Drake can look for maybe a prep. I don't know. Doesn't really help enough.
the spot for Ginger right now. It's pretty hard. I mean, 14. You're not gonna do much with that HP. Yeah, the Azure Drake would be the most
And-
optimal play.
And the all-in Leroy play that you were talking about a while ago is not viable anymore because he doesn't have the reach without the second Cold Blood. So
It's true. I mean, even with
I've
the sap.
missed opportunities there. I would have loved to see that.
Yeah, I mean, you had the opportunity. Why not
Yeah, he
just
would have
grab
even
it?
drawn the sap for the taunt that Chino inevitably would have
see?
played.
I mean, that's what I'm talking about right there. If you did it a turn earlier and then he played the taunt, oh, but then again, as we see it, the rogue would have been dead also. I mean, if he didn't clear the 5/6, the Blackwing Corruptor would have gone to the face and it would have been over. With the additional board presence as well.
Well, but without an auctioneer here, I think Jinja has to take.
Yeah.
I mean, he obviously has to take a defensive line of play. It might just be Leroy into the 3/6, eviscerate the 5/4.
Yeah, eviscerate the
Or-
5/4. Oh, man, the win conditions are gone.
Yep.
So disheartening to seeing a rogue trading and clearing.
Yeah, that's not the way a rogue should
That's
play.
not the way a rogue should play.
I thought I picked a smart class. Blizzard, help me. No.
But no, you know, if Chino actually draws, no, is that it? No.
I mean, he just
and
operated.
you can't
look
Dragon
for
it anything else. I mean, the Leroy's in hand.
a.
Edwin Van Cleef.
I mean, it's only a 4/4 here. I like backstab, so you can go backstab Corruptor.
That's true. Yes, the backstab would be nice. Backstab and the Corruptor.
Yeah, face for 6. I don't see what the rogue can do here. Even if he draws Auctioneer, a lot of the removal is gone already.
Yeah. Like you know, like you've mentioned, insane curve by Chino.
Yeah.
I mean, everything went for him right away. I mean, wow, pretty much, you know.
This matchup doesn't usually go
Yeah,
this
it
way.
usually doesn't go this way. But you know, with the meta right now, yeah.
Props to you
rogues.
for seeing the Leroy out, though. I completely just overlooked that, but that was actually a really, really good play. Sometimes you just go all in with the
Yeah,
Leroy.
just go all in with it. I mean, you have nothing to answer with the minions, so just ignore the minions and just go straight to the face. I mean, yeah, well played. And I think there you have it. The
He
J
can't
Leroy.
No, he can't survive here.
No, he can't survive. I mean, even if he does clear, man, in before you get like a.
He's gonna make a huge Adwin here for the memes. I can respect that.
Yeah.
This is the finals, and getting 0-3'd, I mean, getting 3-0 never feels good, but
Remember when I called it? I actually called it, buddy. Oh man. YOLO.
How big is this? 14?
Yeah, it's 14. So, and with that,
We will be concluding the series.
we're concluding the series, and there you have it. Chino is your MeSA champion.
For Hearthstone.
For Hearthstone.
And congratulations to
Congratulations.
Chino. Very well played there from that Dragon Priest game. And
Insane curve.
yeah, I mean, it's just
The cards were in his favor right there. I mean,
winning 2 favorables and then an unfavorable. So very clean play there. And finally, we'd like to thank once again MGEM Corporation for helping us run this tournament, and we're really hoping that more often we can hold these kinds of platforms to help these lesser known players get some exposure, and of course just support the Hearthstone scene in the Philippines as well as other mobile games.
Yeah, it's been a pretty awesome day. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We thank you so much. Remember, facebook.com/mobile esports. Check in with the games. Check in with the tournaments that are going to be happening. As I mentioned, Clash Royale is going to be coming up for next week. I mean, the registrations are up. Then the week after, it's going to be Vainglory, and then it's going to be Hearthstone all over again. So. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much. I'm Panda User.
And I'm Gia.
And thank you so much for joining us today.